All right, so this is a story I haven't had a chance to talk about yet, but there's an interesting twist because apparently, and I didn't know this. This is news to me. Tim Allen, so the actor who was in the Santa Clauses, the same actor who plays Santa during this scene right here that happened just recently, that I'm sure you've probably seen already when they had the children holding up "I love you, Satan" signs, but it was really supposed to be "I love you, Santa," and it's just a joke and stuff like that, right? Apparently, Tim Allen, he's a born again Christian. I didn't know he was a Christian. I didn't know he was a Christian. And apparently, it says that he intentionally confronted Disney because he wanted to make sure that there was more Christian themes throughout the new TV show, the same TV show that had this going on. It's interesting because if you read the article, it says actor Tim Allen says he was adamant that the new Disney Plus series, The Santa Clauses, feature faith-based elements since Christmas is, after all, a Christian holiday. I I'm not really feeling Christmas this year. I'll be honest with you. If you want to celebrate it, go ahead. You can celebrate it. I'm not going to hate on you for celebrating it. It's much like how I feel about Halloween. Like if you want to celebrate Halloween, go ahead and celebrate Halloween. I just feel kind of weird about Christmas this year. But once again, that's another subject for another video that I will make very, very soon. Anyway, Tim Allen, he goes on to say that, the show originally had a lot of otherworldly characters, ghosts and goblins. And I said, no, this is Christmas. It's Christmas. It's literally a religious holiday. Allen, 69, who's an executive producer for the series, he said that we don't have to blow the trumpets, meaning we don't have to, overdo it with the Christian stuff, but I just want to make sure that we acknowledge it. And this is what it's all about. If you want to talk about Santa Claus, you have to go back into history, and it's all about religion, Allen said. So, Tim Allen, he's a born again Christian. He's an executive producer on this show. And he said that I want to make sure that we have Christian themes throughout the show. But yet we still end up with this. And it just baffles me. You could say that you want to make sure that they're adding Christian themes. You could say that you want to make sure that they're not putting too much, ghost and goblins and demonic stuff. But I mean, joking or not joking, the fact of the matter is you had children holding a sign that says, "I love you, Satan." I'm pretty sure the vast majority of adults are not sitting watching Disney Plus. I'm pretty sure the majority of Disney Plus's audience is probably children. I would, go on record as to bet that the majority of their audience is probably children. So, even if you're saying it's a joke, it wasn't supposed to be taken this serious. It's funny, like loosen up a little bit. That's what they always want to tell us, though. They always want to tell us to loosen up. Even when, the baby is on a cross, right? When the baby is crucifying himself on a cross, what is it? It's loosen up. It's just entertainment, right? Even when we have like Demi Lovato is on an album cover and she is literally laying in hell on a burning cross. Like how, and we're supposed to be told like, okay, just loosen up. Like this is just entertainment. But I don't understand why the entertainment has to be directed towards Christians, and Christians always have to be the ones that are made fun of, there's no respect. And ultimately, this is what God told us was going to happen. God said that, they hated me, then they're going to hate you. It's no different. They crucified Christ, they're not going to treat us, nicely. They're not going to give us any respect. They literally, these people literally crucified the savior of the world. So I don't know. Even when you watch the full video, they pull out the "I love you, Satan." Santa's like, all right, fix it. They fix it. And even then it's like, it just has a weird feeling. Um, and we got articles like this one as well. It says fact check images from Disney Plus series of children holding "We Love You" place cards are missing context. So now it's like you're trying to fact check and telling me that I didn't see something with my own two eyes. And what's the context that it's missing? The context is that it's just a joke. That's the context. But just everything is just a joke when it comes to Christianity. Everything's a joke when it comes to Jesus. Everything's just a joke, right? But, God forbid you joke about any other religion. God forbid you joke about any other, group of people. God forbid you joke about anything else. But when it comes to Christianity, you can joke all day long. You can say whatever you want to say, and there's really no consequences to it. Essentially, what this article was saying is the full version of the scene show. It shows that the children formation of letters was intended as a joke, and Tim Allen's character is seen asking the children to check their spelling before rearranging the message to "We love you, Satan." The verdict: missing context. The Satan message was a joke. The complete scene shows children rearranging the letters to spell Santa correctly. It's like, do we really need articles like this to tell me that like this is just a joke? Like, okay, that's fine. It's just a joke. I hope that it's just a joke, right? I hope you're not just out here blatantly putting that out there. But the fact of the matter is the same. You still have these children forever on a show that will last forever on the internet, holding a sign that says, "I love you, Satan," or "We love you, Satan." This is something that is never going to disappear. This is something that's always going to be in existence. And not saying that, oh, just because these children, held this sign that, they're going to hell or, XYZ. But, we have to start taking this a lot more seriously. We have to. This tweet says, if you won't stand for something, you will fall for anything. From the new Disney Christmas miniseries, The Clauses, they are not hiding any longer. They want your kids, and so does Satan. Stop supporting this demonic network. This should disgust all parents. I think there's just certain things that I like as a society, like there's certain things that we're just so comfortable with in terms of like joking with. And like God is one of those things that we're so comfortable with joking about. And it's like out of all the things that we could be joking about, the one thing that we're so confident and comfortable in joking about is God, is Jesus. We're so comfortable with it. And it's just weird to me. Just the spirits behind it is just very demonic to me. And I see people, I even see Christians like justifying this, saying like, oh, you're taking it too seriously. You're going too hard. It's just a joke. Well, at what point are we going to stand up and say, hey, can y'all stop joking about, God? Can y'all stop joking about it? Like, we're just going to sit here as Christians and just lay down and just allow them just to continue to, desensitize our children to Satan. They already want to put, so if y'all haven't seen my last video, I'll link it at the end of this video. Go watch the last video I just posted. They're already having after school Satan programs at elementary school that are already being done and performed right now. So it's like there is just this mass desensitization when it comes to Satan. And look, you can't tell me that God is not real. If God was fake, then there wouldn't be all this opposition. If God was fake, there would not be all of this opposition. It would just be smooth sailing for all of these demonic forces. But, since God is real, since God is the ruler of the universe, obviously there's going to be opposition that comes up. But ultimately, we know what we have as Christians is we have a hope. We have a hope for, eternity, a better future for eternity. And that's ultimately all I want to share here is just to let people know, we do have a hope, even though we see all this crazy stuff going on. We do have a hope. And I think the thing that we should be focusing on as Christians is sharing the good news, even if it annoys people, even if people get, pissed off or whatever. Keep sharing the good news because we already know where this world is headed. And it's happening a lot quicker than we think. So what do y'all think about this? Is this an overreaction by Christians? Is this, an underreaction? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. As always, subscribe, like this video. I'm out.